that technology has affected all areas of healthcare. Stories of bionic arms and tissue engineering are just a Google search away. Yet the role of technology in mental health care remains unsure. The unique concerns of privacy, anonymity, and traditional client-therapist relationships complicate the use of technology such as blogging, forums, online record databases, and cybertherapy in mental health care. While some issues remain controversial, the aspect of blogging on mindfulness and use of online forums for various mental disorders, including anxiety, depression, and bipolar, have been widely regarded as positive. I sat down with longtime Austin psychologist and psychology blogger Dr. Hilary DeWeerd and American social psychologist and UT Austin Department of Psychology chair James W. Pennebaker to gather some insight on the effects of blogging and forums on their field. With the advent of technology, blogging has been an increasingly prevalent method of talking about a previously stigmatized topic. How do you personally feel that blogging has affected the area of mental health care?
I feel like it's been helpful because it's put a lot of really good information out there and has destigmatized it because it puts people's personal stories out there so people don't feel like they're the only ones who have depression, bipolar, etc.
Well, the research is all over the place. There's a lot of work showing putting upsetting experiences into words is beneficial. And one thing that a blog can do is to do that. It also can garner emotional support from others. And so in that sense, I think it is helpful. I think the internet is great because it does provide an audience, it does provide the possibility of validation, and it does allow you to put things into words in a way that others can appreciate.
All right. And another big issue has been how forums on mental disorders where people will get together and talk about their own experiences with disorders has affected mental health care.
Well, it depends on the problems. There's been some very nice work on this done, I know in Germany, where you find that these are often moderated by a therapist of some kind, and they find that these online discussion groups or forums are actually quite beneficial. And I think, in general, I think they're probably pretty beneficial anyway, with or without a therapist.
Where then do the concerns begin? Many traditional therapists feel that the use of methods such as cybertherapy will actually work to ruin the productive and intimate nature of a traditional therapist-client relationship. Traditional therapist and self-professed Luddite, Dr. DeWeerd shares these concerns.
My personal view is yes. I think that's the main thing, is client-therapist relationship is the main thing, and there's so much that you really can't get across unless you're meeting face-to-face.
Other therapists view cybertherapy and online help as a form of mental health care that may be just as helpful in diagnosing and treating mental health disorders as traditional therapy. In countries such as Australia and England, entire conferences work to bring therapy into the digital age. Supporters of this movement include Dr. Pennebaker of UT Austin, who claims he is chill with whatever changes technology might bring to his field.
I'm a pretty loose guy. My view is if you go into a therapeutic relationship with someone and it's online, and the therapist, it does due diligence in keeping this anonymous, and the person themselves does, then I don't lose any sleep about it. I think it's probably a good idea.
The most important source of resistance for technology in the mental health care industry is the issue of confidentiality. It weighs heavy on the minds of many. Recent privacy scandals still shadow the trust and privacy that online databases for mental health records would require. And lest we forget, there's always the NSA. You would be concerned about confidentiality in terms of storing clients' records on online databases, as is being seen in some countries.
Yes, definitely. In light of the NSA, I would be
concerned about that.
Yes.
All right. The greatest issue in the role of technology in mental health care isn't capability or competence. The means, if desired, are there. The issue lies instead in the resistance of some mental health care practitioners to embrace these changes. Blogging and online forums are likely to continue to improve mental health care. Though the issue of cybertherapy and medical record databases cause too much anxiety to be widely accepted in America presently, in the future, for better or for worse, it's looking like a very real possibility.